Hey, thank you so much for joining me again, Channel Familia. Check him out. This is Air Tidal Wave. Wow, what a trip, right? What a trip back to memory lane, actually. What is it? What a trip down memory lane or something. I'm horrible with idioms. And this is made possible by a grant from Punchy's lab, Punchy the dog, actually. 3D Shapeway Designers Extraordinaire. Shapeway link can be found in the description. Hey, I said it right. I'm always like, description can be found in the link. But yeah, so Tidal Wave was gifted to me by Punchy, and I'm just so grateful. Yeah. My man was like, hey, I think you could spin up some really cool things with these ingredients, and not only gifted me Tidal Wave, but also Megatron as well. But yo, for those of you who have been trying to figure out how this is connected, look at this. Look how, I don't know if you know this, but I make this sound on the channel a lot. It's like, and what that is like when everything's just coming together so tightly that the air is being, like, Jello, when Jello is forcing the air out of the side of the Tupperware, it's like, that my wife hates when I make that noise, but I call that, and this is meaning like it's just perfectly just stuck in there. And look, using the cliff jumper tech that we developed way back in the day, look at this. We're just utilizing two of the Airwave guns, and they connect like that. They basically become the spine between Tidal Wave and the Airwave body. Oh, and you need 3 Airwaves to make this right now, and 100% of the parts are being used. And he's quite easy to make. Man, I just got to say, I just been having so much fun, actually, crossing the different lines. What is it? First with the Cyberverse Spark Armor, and then we had that beautiful build, that really incredible build from Chickadee Cheese, and Punchy sending me this stuff. And there's a couple of other things we got around the corner. And it's just been a really, really cool time. And I've been having a blast. Stop motions, like, I'm just playing with my toys, basically. And to have a platform and to have an audience, y'all, basically, to be able to share this with is, I'm so, so, so thankful and grateful and mega, mega appreciative. So I just wanted to say, again, thank you so, so very much. I won't ever be able to say it enough, but thank you so much for being here. And yeah, thank you for also making a difference, because those ad dollars, ad cents, all those things are going to unbound.org, right? So yeah, Transform Toys, Transforms Life. Let's do it, right? And so he's really, really easy to make. You do need 3 Airwaves, but yeah. So first, like I mentioned, the torso. The top of Tidal Wave's torso is connected to one Airwave torso via the 2 pistolas. One plugs in here and one plugs in here, and then they cinch together. And that's easy peas, right? So you have one torso there. Then you have the large part of the gun. I don't know what you call it, but then that part, and that becomes like the hip. That allows you to, he can do like some Bruce Lee cross kick stuff back and forward. And then you attach the thighs of Airwave, the calves of Airwave to become the thigh. And right beneath that, the reason I'm showing the back, it's a little bit easier to see than the front. I will flip it around in a second. Underneath, to form the calf, you start with the knees. And because he has the knee bend over here, like, you can actually give him some pretty deep knee bend. And so I'm just not, because, we're just going to go over this. But if you wanted to pose him, you can. His weakest points are over here, because there's no ratchets. These are just 5 milli, and this is pretty heavy. So, just be gentle with the guy. And these are plugged into the Airwave bodies, and these are just plugged into the 2 Airwave calves. Now, the calves are cinched together via these arms, right? You know how there's going to be 3 of them? And so at the back, there's one, and then they plug in to each calf, and it locks it into place. Same thing for this side. And then, just because there's an odd number of bits, you just have that same bit on this this leg, and then you have the panel part for the other leg, and those are kind of like the toes, and I think that looks really good. And then you have the panel going over here. There's only one peg. There's only one peg over here, but that's covering, and those are plugged into the opposite side of the thighs, but it's covering that little hole that you see over there to some degree, So like that, you know what I mean? So I think that looks good. It makes it look nice and solid. That's it. Oh, and the shoulders over here. You can plug this bit into lots, like these are all 5 milli, like so happy about that. And so that's the large back part of the gun. And these are one of the thighs. And then those are just the gun bits plugged into the back of the thighs. And then at the knee ports or knee pegs, you have the two of the guns plugged in. And you could do lots of different things in, but then, yeah, I thought it'd look cool over there. Could the legs be a little bit bigger? Yeah, it could. It could. Lots of little things could be better, but overall, to be able to fuse tidal wave and airwave, so we have air tidal wave or tidal airwave, yo, that's killer. Killer. I mean, that's boss, or I shouldn't say that word. You guys don't even know what boss means, but that's cool. That's lit. It's fire. I'm just kidding. I can make it sound cool without making it sound corny like that, but I just do it intentionally to make people cringe and stuff. But yeah. So this has been pretty cool. This has been pretty cool. Yeah. And so now that I know that Airwave's body can be used to basically connect the lower half to like different like War for Cybertron bots, I'm probably gonna have a go with some other bits and pieces and have some fun. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. All right, gang. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Yeah, it's a trip, right? Yeah, just having so much fun. I feel so very blessed. And thank you for being here. I appreciate your viewership. And yeah, let's talk again very soon. All right. Peace. Oh, peace. Whatever. Peace.